It's the perfect time to sprinkle a little extra magic, not just under your child's pillow, but out into the world. So your kid loses a tooth, and the tooth fairy comes by, leaving behind that shiny coin or crisp bill. But what if, instead of tucking it all away in their piggy bank, your child learned the joy of sharing that special gift? Let's talk about some simple, real-life tips to encourage your little one to share their tooth fairy money, making those tiny treasures go a long, long way. First up, chat with your child about who they might want to help. Maybe there's a friend at school who could use a smile, a local animal shelter that needs some love, or perhaps your family's church or community center. Grab a little jar, call it the share jar, and ask, "Who do you think we could help with this?" You might be surprised by how big their hearts are. Here's a sweet story. My daughter once decided to drop her tooth fairy money into a donation box for a pet rescue. She told me, "Mom, the kitties need treats too." It was just a couple of dollars, but it meant the world to her and probably to those kitties too. Little gifts can make a big impact. Next, talk about gratitude. Before your child puts anything in the share jar, pause and help them notice how lucky they are. Say something like, "Isn't it amazing that the tooth fairy visited you?" When kids feel thankful, they're more likely to want to spread that joy around. And don't forget to celebrate their generosity. Even if it's just a few coins, let your child know you're proud. You could even write a note from the tooth fairy herself saying, "Thank you for sharing your magic." That little bit of recognition can inspire them to keep being kind. Remember, sharing isn't about the amount, it's about the heart behind it. The next time your child finds that tooth fairy surprise, use it as a chance to start a conversation about giving. Ask who they'd like to help, share stories about kindness, and most importantly, join in the fun. Kids learn from what we do, not just what we say. So this August, let's make National Tooth Fairy Month about more than teeth and treasure. Let's help our kids discover the real magic, the joy of giving. Thanks for watching, and happy sharing!